taking a look at Christmas paper. Okay, so me and Joe got ourselves a joint gift for Christmas because we didn't really get each other anything else. So, okay, hang on a minute. I'm just going to get on my stream. Then all will be revealed. Yes, yes. So, hi, Andrew. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Cy, Russ. Anyone else who's watching, hello. Happy New Year to you all for tomorrow. Hi, Sam, and I hope you are all doing okay. So, this piece of equipment is twofold because Joe's going to be using it probably a lot more than I will in her music. And I will be using it specifically for doing the live performance streams, which I'll explain in a sec. Anyway, shall we reveal what it is? Yes, yes. Yes, it is an old Kaossilator Pro Plus. Well, it's not old, actually. It's new, but I can turn the annoying flashy lights off if you want. Okay, so yes, Kaossilator. Now the thing is, yeah, that's the bad gay videos. It's not bad at all. It's the way you use it, isn't it? And the way I use it wouldn't be the way normal people would want to use it anyway. So anyway, but we'll have a mess with it tonight. Okay, so right, so the point of this is that when I start to do the live streams, and this is a little mixer, and what's happening here is the output from my Tascam, which is kind of over there, is going into this mixer. The output from the Tascam is going to the inputs of this mixer, and then the output of this little mixer is going into the input on the Kaossilator Pro, because you can multi-track audio from anywhere you like into this. Okay, and then just to the left, which you can't see here, is Group the Loop on my iPad there, which will also be using to run these live streams, so everything will be recorded in the loops, right? So this is very useful because for things like drums and stuff, this is just great, because I can set up a click with this if I want to, or just go play drums in and stuff like that. So, but also what's also cool is also going into this, and then everything from this is also going into Group the Loop. So if I have any sequences programmed in this, I can then just record them straight into Group the Loop. Now this has a maximum of 4 bars per loop group. You can multi-track as much as you want over each loop group, obviously, but it has a maximum of 4 bars internally over 4 loop banks, so you can still do completely evolving performances. Now, also, what behind me, which you will be able to see in the live performances, okay, is the Matrix Brute, which is also going into this and then going back through into Group the Loop. Also is the Modi X, doing its thing. Also is the Sledge, and also the Rolling Gaia, and anything else I choose to run into the mixer as well, which means for the live performances I can pretty much do anything I want and have it all grouped in the loop sort of thing, which should be really cool, I think. If you're watching now, guys, please strike the like, and yeah, so very cool. So let's do a few now. Let's not worry about group. So let's worry about Group the Loop, shall we? I recorded a test session with Group the Loop earlier in the week, so I'm going to play that test session, okay, so you'll get an idea of the kind of thing. Let's see if you can actually see it. I'll just put it on top of the Kaossilator. So this test session I recorded over a various number of loops using all the different equipment, but not the Kaossilator, because we didn't have it when I set all this up initially. And and I wanted the better drums and stuff that the Kaossilator provides, and the better sequencing, and also the audio through, and the fact that I can also mix on the Kaossilator as well. So it does an awful lot of stuff, not normally what you'd normally want to use it for, but you know, there you go. So here is I recorded this the way I'm going to be doing the live streams, with the performance live streams. The only difference is I'll be using a handheld wireless microphone so I can explain what's going on, because I want to explain what I'm doing while I'm doing it. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, you see, Andrew, are you talking about the Kaossilator? He says that's not why I'm going to use it. But anyway, I will tonight for a laugh. But what? Shout! I can't hear you, darling. Hey? It's all right. Anyway, right, so here's the little session that I recorded in Group the Loop. So Group the Loop is my favorite iPad looper. It's just brilliant. It does everything. So that's enough of that. But the point is now that if I wanted to record any of these instruments into this, if you keep your eye on this here, I can record anything in all the time without having to change anything at all. Okay, so that's very cool beans. Right, let's get to this. Let's do some, let's have a laugh. Let's do some cool stuff. Let's stamp the tempo up to 120. So I will be recording the hardware into this as well, which is again also really great. There we go. I've also set everything to 4 bars, the maximum. Okay, so okay. now we're bringing in the Matrix Blues. So I need to get better at the transitional stuff, but I wouldn't be normally using it like that because it would all be running with Group the Loop as well. But I think it's epic fun. I really do. So I'm not gonna save this. I've got an SD card in here, but I'm not gonna save that one. Takes. Actually, I will save it. I quite like it, actually. So anyway, to save on these things is pretty straightforward. It takes a few seconds to save because they're old, and it takes a few seconds to boot up. So not a problem. But an SD card, you can save up to 100 different loops and things. It takes a normal 2 gig SD card, but it will take a 32 gig SDHC card, which it might be a better option, which is actually cheaper than the blinking 2 gig card. But anyway, so to write to a particular thing, we go shift and save, and and then it just goes. We can save loop A, loop C. I'm going to save all, and I'm going to save it to an empty slot, which is 3. So I've got 3 loaded in. So I'm going to hit save. Yes. And now it'll write up to 100 and then it saves. So it takes a few seconds to save all of that because it's saving, what it's doing is it's saving all those WAV files onto the SD card as well, which takes a little bit of time. So you all going to parties tonight and stuff like that? Yeah, going out watching firework displays. What a weird New Year's Eve it'll be for everybody. Well, everybody in the UK anyway. We've just gone up a tier in Cornwall as well to tier 3, which, here we go. And so that's done now. So now what I can do is just hit let's see, shift and delete loop, which is just above here like this. And I can just choose to delete all 4 loops. And then I'm out of this, and I can start again with something else. So you input your level for every single track with this here. Well, I think it's always best to start with. On this one, I'm going to just put down some. The gate harp's handy because anything that's in the percussion section will just let you thing. And I'm just checked that all my levels are still at 16. Yeah, I can do a group change from all the rest of it, but I'll leave them all at 16. So that's cool. So I'm just going to record that just as actually I could find a drum kit, couldn't I? Or some, because there's no click on here, you know. There we go. That sounds quite 80s. I'm gonna change the tempo down to 100 BPM. Okay, so that's cool. So to record anything, you just hold the loop group you want to record into, and then you're good to go. Right, I'm going to raise that loop, because what happens when it resets the loops initially to unless you change them to an 8. So I'm going to change. Well, that says it's on 116, so I'm going to do this and make sure they all are. Okay, so should now be good to go on 116th, hopefully. So, right. That's weird. tool. So shift, set, yeah, not on 8, on 16. That's right. So, oh, do you know? I think it's the tempo. I think anything 80 below and you only get 2 bars worth of recording. That's what it is. Right. Okay. So I've just remembered, because I'm thinking to myself, hang on a minute, I've just set all these to 4 bars. No matter. That's fine. 2 bars of it is then. Again, I'm gonna erase this because I recorded over it. Okay, so and I'll get some bass. It's got a vocoder in as well. You just plug a microphone into it and you can vocode. It's great. I'll set my key. C is fine. Scale Ionian. I'll set that to harmonic minor. Oh, it's too much fun. This is the Matrix. I think I should try something like that. I think that I didn't like that much. It was enough. So let's go shift erase. So choose all three and just erase them all. I'm going to knock the tempo up now, and we should be able to get more than 8 loops, I guess, because it goes quite high, the tempo. Let's do it on 20, and then it's fine. And shift 16. Hopefully this will work. I don't. If this doesn't work, I'll have to reconsult the manual. So I'm gonna just. I'm just gonna record. There we go. Okay, so. Let's record that over there. Actually, let's record it into this one, just for fun. Didn't I just record that? Oh, you've got to switch. What you've got to do, what you have to do to record external audio, you just hit record and then choose the bank you wanted to record on. Because it's hands-free, that is. This actually, you can do that hands-free as well if you hit record and all, but you know. I'll try that again. So I can record over that, but I'll record it into this one. So choose this, and I can jump in anytime then. We'll get the count around. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then to mix anything, oh, night, Bubba. Happy New Year. I hope you have a great time. Well, that's suitably weird. That'll do it. So, like, when I do the performancey things, what would happen is I'd maybe start with and record that into group the loop, and then bring this in after, say, like 16 bars, and then both of them on another group the loop track. And of course I can play extra, I can play AUV3s to group the loop then, any particular track. So it's really handy. that was me holding the bottle. Also, as well, I read somewhere, if you have a sound that sustains, like that one, you can, that's it, yeah. You can press shift and hold that sound. Really need to go through all the sounds and have a laugh. Anyway, guys, listen, I'm going to let you go. I really genuinely, 2020's been crappy, innit? If you're still watching and you haven't struck that like, please hit the like. Bless you all. Thank you very, very much for, hi Ian, thank you very, very much for, I haven't been paying a lot of attention to the chat feed. Well, mind you, I guess you haven't probably been paying a lot of attention to me. Like I said, you can plug a microphone into it and literally vocoder it, you know, and you'll always be in key and stuff. It's very cool as well. Or just record something like not that you would though. Anyway, I hope you all have a great. I hope next year is better. It's not looking absolutely fab at the moment, is it? To be fair, we've just gone into tier 3, and there's talk of this tier 5 thing. I don't know. That was my Group the Loop session from earlier, which I can kind of play in the background if you like. I don't even know. I can. Yeah, that's too loud. 1 2 1 2 1 2. That was wrong. Anyway, so yeah, and with this little mix, somebody sent me this. You know, so one of the patrons, somebody may even be watching, sent me this little mix, and it's fab. We used it downstairs for ages with the record player, and it's dead handy for this because everything can go through as it is now, and like I said, everything goes and ends up in Group the Loop, which is just fab. And that means I can set. I mean, I'd obviously with a live stream, I'd set up the sounds. That's the Matrix Boot doing its wild thing. Sets up the sounds properly beforehand, like the rhythmic stuff on the Matrix Boot. You know, it's very cool, nice. Yeah, awesome synth. Right. Yeah, well, no, I don't even use the speakers, though, do I? So I basically will go back downstairs. Right. So hopefully next year will be. Let's pour myself some more of my drink. Hopefully next year will be better for everybody. Well, at some point next year, you know. Oh, thanks, Audible Video. Bless you, man. I do appreciate it. We appreciate it. We appreciate everything. We appreciate everybody turning up and watching. To be honest with you, I don't think many people would today because, you know, it's New Year's and I don't know, people might be doing stuff with their families, and I'm sure they are, and things. But yeah. What's also great is that you can just overdub as many times as you like on any of them. You can just get mad. I had an idea of doing like because you know the little brute synths and mono, making it like just recording different things and recording them in as chords, just continually looping and building up chord structure on them. That would be quite fun. But I will do a proper. I'll get much more. I'm pretty good with it now. I actually understand how it all works. But I will probably do some proper tutorial videos, not live streams, just videos explaining what's what and what does what. Because I mean, yes, they still sell them, and I guess they must still make them if they're still selling them. But or unless they made too many. But I mean, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of people had them, and I've still got them and love them and use them in their sets and things like this. They're pretty easy, aren't they? They're not very complicated. which is a good thing. Anyway, brilliant. Top job. I'll let you say ta-ra to each other for a couple of minutes. And yeah, have a great new year, everybody. And yeah, stay safe and sound and everything. Yeah, brilliant. Oh no, I looked at the circuit years ago and it scared the I thought it was a bit complex, you know what I mean? All this, there's not a lot going on the thing, is there? So it's all a lot of menus and this and that. Yeah, but there you go. There you go. Guys, see you later. Ta-ra.